Because most of us think it's the degree that got you the job, we don't realize that no, there should be something about you that made that company hire you that was more than the degree, which is why there's some personal questions during your job interview that they will ask you. And then during your work, they don't just base the fact that you had a first class degree. They look at your character as you walk along the way, and if they agree with it, they continue up. If not, they will tell you that no, this your way of working can't continue like this. Is something about you that make a client trust you to be willing to pay whatever price you say your product or your services costs. It's not necessarily what you're offering, whether it's quality product, whether it's not quality product. It is the relationship based on trust, because relationship are built and sustained based on trust. And if you cannot be trusted, life will be like a struggle for you. But most of us don't look at that, which is why we focus so much on the external things, and we have done it for years. And now some of us feel like we have been cheated, we have been lied to, we have been told something that was not true. Go to school, have this degree, follow this career path, do this and that, and you know what? Because we have so long believed that wealth is created through external value, while the value is within you, and it's based on you being valuable enough for somebody to trust you, whether it's with their money, with their time, with their resources. But if that's not the case, then life will indeed always feel like a struggle for you. Life will always feel like a struggle. Their relationships are so important. Relationships are so important. But if you want to build quality relationship, don't focus on the people you want to build a relationship with. Focus on you. That's where the key is. Focus on you. Focus on being valuable. I know we have used the word self-centered, being selfish, as though focusing on you is a bad thing. But focusing on you can't build a relationship with somebody where you don't know yourself, where you don't trust your own self, where you don't love your own self, where you don't believe in your own self. Which is why relationships today feel like, whether it's marriage, whether it's friendship, whether it's business or partnerships and everything, feels like a struggle. Not because relationships are that complicated, but because most people focus only on the other person. Okay, in a relationship, this is how I should behave so that this person should think like this. So most of us are just performing. We are not authentic. Because one, we don't first of all know what authenticity means. Because what I mean by that is that we don't know the definition of authenticity. Is that we don't know who we are enough to know how authentic are we. What does the principle of authenticity, how does this find expression in me? Before I try to I express it with, whether it's a friend I have, whether it's the spouse, whether it's with my children, whether it's with business partners, co-workers. You have not sit enough with yourself to explore who you are enough, to know who you are enough, and then you're looking for people around you to define you, to tell you who you are. When they say things you don't like, you blame them for it, and then that's it. You'll be like, this relationship is so toxic, this person is doing this and that. Of course that toxic relationship, but what created them in the first place? We're just pointing fingers at the problem. We're not looking at the root cause of it, to ask ourselves exactly what brought it to this place. There's something the Holy Spirit helped me understand, I think it was 6 years ago, is that every leader in the world today, every person, whether it's when I speak of leadership, I'm not talking about people sitting in offices or companies and everything. A parent is a leader. Every single body every single person on earth is a leader in a particular way, in a leading in a particular field. And he what it was showing me is that every leader today was first a child born by a parent, raised with in a certain environment that either shaped them to become who they are today, which were pointing fingers and I'm being like, oh, this person is this or that, or shape them to become the opposite of what they are today. And then whatever they're doing today, in whatever position they have been given, is just an expression that now that position is given. It's not that they suddenly became bad. No. Or they suddenly became good. No. Just that those positions they are occupying today are giving a voice to who they have always been, that maybe in some places, in certain positions they were before, couldn't come out. Like some people will say money doesn't change people, money simply reveals their true character. That's how success doesn't change people, simply reveal who they are. Authority doesn't change somebody, simply reveal who they are. And if you want to change it, then we have to start with you before you even start parenting, before we start thinking of how to think about how parenting is being done